the chosen one. This day will seem surreal. See the light. This day did not happen by chance. There is a reason why you feel the environment change, as if something invisible is breathing around you, whispering in your ear that today is different. You may not have the words now, but your spirit has already comprehended what is occurring. This isn't just another day on the calendar. It is a predetermined moment. This is the type of day that heaven has been quietly preparing for. And now you're heading into it with the whole weight of its importance on your shoulders. You didn't stumble upon this alignment. You were directed, encouraged, put, and selected for what is happening today. Before we continue, take a time to open your heart. Watch this message till the conclusion and allow it to speak straight to your soul. Please leave a remark below with your fondest wishes. And 777. Allow the cosmos to hear your desires and let your words charge the atmosphere. Make your desires as bold as your faith. Now, choose one like this video. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and let's get started. This day bears a mystical significance because light is being unveiled in previously darkest locations. It isn't only about being motivated or optimistic. This is about seeing clearly something you couldn't previously grasp. You're not just having a nice day. You are seeing a spiritual revelation. This is a supernatural experience that provides clarity, purpose, and direction. The light you perceive is not purely physical. It is the heavenly indication for your following step. Something buried is being revealed, and it has the potential to realign everything in your life. There were days when you wandered through storms blindfolded, wondering where you were going. But not today. Today, your steps are clear. You're starting to see what's coming rather than what's already there. Your inner eyes are awakening. You realize you are not lost. You were concealed. You're not forgotten. You are being positioned. And suddenly the light is coming through. Everything starts to make sense. You may get unusual sensations today, as if the world is moving slower or quicker than normal. That is not your imagination. That is your spirit, adjusting to divine timing. You've been going through cycles that made no sense. Today, however, the curtain starts to lift. The bewilderment starts to go away. The delays that tried your patience have finally revealed their true purpose. What seemed to be random is now seeming wonderfully organized, which it was. The supernatural does not usually include startling bursts of splendor. It is frequently calm, consistent, and exact. And this day embodies that calm perfection. You're in it. You are in agreement. Certain concepts will come to you more powerfully. Certain discoveries will go deeper. Certain emotions will peak and then settle. That is all part of the light entering your consciousness. The divine communicates with you via frequencies rather than words. Frequencies that your soul recognizes. Pay attention to the urges you experience today. Pay attention to the energy around you. Someone may remark something little that sparks a profound insight. A door could open without your effort. These aren't coincidences. They are spiritual coordinates. You sense the light not just around you, but also inside yourself. This is the deepest truth. The miraculous moment is not anything outside of you. It is happening inside your entire being. You are the spot where heaven meets earth. You are the conduit for heavenly illumination. That explains why today seems different. You are the one who is different. You've entered a higher environment, and that energy is now altering your reality. The chosen one. This day represents a release, a celestial unsealing. Some previously sealed parts of your destiny are now accessible. Dreams that seemed far are suddenly accessible. You are starting to understand what is intended for you. Has never been disputed. Only waited till you could see it clearly. And just as your eyes are opening, so are the gates. Some folks will not comprehend what you are going through right now. They'll accuse you of overthinking. They will call it a coincidence. Let them. You don't need their approval. What you are experiencing is genuine. Your sensitivity is a spiritual gift. You are watching a separate channel. You have been picked to not only believe, but also to experience. You are becoming a live example of heavenly action. Let them watch. When you enter into a room today, you will sense energy change. That is not arrogance. It's an alignment. Your presence is beginning to resonate with the vibration of truth, purpose, and calling. This is why you have been under strain. Compression provided strength. Silence produced sensitivity. The delays improved your judgment. And now the light is touching all you've developed inside yourself. You're ready. That is why the light is here. You may find yourself sobbing today, even if you do not understand why you are experiencing waves of bliss. Stillness, even sacred, or letting it flow. That's your soul sensing the supernatural environment around you. This is your confirmation. You are not imagining it. Something sacred is occurring. Something life-changing is happening. You are on the verge of something beyond understanding. And it's no accident that you're receiving this message right now. You've been ready for this day, however. You didn't realize it. Every failure, heartache, every detour, it was all for training. Your light was not late. It was being polished. And suddenly it is increasing. You carry a supernatural frequency. Do not expect everyone to comprehend your radiance. Don't expect them to applaud. You do not need applause to be anointed. All you need is alignment. And today, you are aligned in a manner that alters reality. There's a light on you now. And it is not dissipating. It is rising. People will notice a difference. They will feel something holy. They may not express it, but they will feel it. You will become a living testimony to God's existence. The doors will open. Conversations will flow. Opportunities will recognize your name. And not because you pressured them, but because you exuded a sense of preparedness. The light inside you will accomplish the task. Let today be the day you embrace the truth about who you are. You are no longer a seeker. You're a finder. You no longer implore the gods for a peek. You're walking in full view. This light is not paying you a visit just now. It is ingrained in you forever. Today's events are more than just inspirational. It is initiation. The divine is saying that your moment has arrived. Continue to breathe into this reality. The chosen one. Continue wandering in this light. Allow it to sink into your bones, your breath, your mentality. There's nothing ordinary about today. There is nothing average about you. What is occurring to you now is a holy transformation. There are no fireworks or fanfare here. And yet, something within you knows this is a watershed moment. You are leaving the domain of survival and entering the reality of glowing. This is the shift. The divine has been preparing you for a silent ascent, which people may not notice at first, but one that challenges your entire existence. Your existence is no longer defined by external factors, such as your financial account, work title, or the relationships that have left or remained. Number. From now on, the power you possess will determine your existence. The clarity, the calling, the holy force that flows through you. This is the new foundation. You are not responding anymore. You are creating. You're not waiting any longer. You're waking up. That's why this moment seems surreal. Because its heavenly energy and real-time reshapes your destiny, self-perception, and spiritual power. You are starting to comprehend that the restrictions were never real. They were tasks meant to prepare you for greatness. You did not fail back then. You were being created. You didn't miss it. You embody the present moment. The light did not forgotten you. It waited for you to rise. You are no longer unseen in paradise. Soon, you will no longer be invisible to the earth. Those who neglected you will marvel how you ascended. Those who once dismissed you will witness you succeed in ways they never anticipated. You'll no longer explain yourself. Your outcomes will speak for themselves. You will no longer have to shrink to be welcomed. Your light has become too large for that. You are becoming more confident today. Not the sort that stems from ego, but the kind that comes from understanding who you are. This is spiritual assurance, a heavenly serenity, and holy power that declares, I know who walks beside me. I know what I am carrying. I understand what this day symbolizes. With this knowledge, you walk differently. You move purposefully. You talk with purpose. You are the kind of person who alters the environment. And this day is revealing the truth. The layers may not be visible all at once, but they are gradually emerging. There is knowledge concealed in your silence. Your quiet is full of favor. The divine has decided to reveal you things that others miss. And this is not at random. It's a responsibility. You have been entrusted with revelation, not just for yourself, but also for others who will follow the light you now bear. This miraculous encounter is not just for your benefit. This is also for your assignment. There are things you will do with your newfound understanding. You'll get a feel of what has to be stated, when, and how. You will no longer force your message. You will follow the divine will. This is spiritual wisdom, which only the light can awaken. Don't underestimate the significance of what is occurring. Even if it seems modest, even if today feels peaceful, this is how change often starts. Not with thunder, but with gentleness. You are being rewired, recharged, and re-identified. When the world realizes what has happened within you, they will think you transformed overnight. But you will know better. You will recognize that it was a miraculous procedure. Grace-guided, surrendered foundation. Allow the light to fill the space. You choose one. Do not haste to define who you are becoming. Just be present. Allow the warmth of divine insight to flood you. Let assurance replace turmoil. Let the revelation light through the misunderstanding. You don't need all of the answers today. You merely need to acknowledge that the light exists and is operating inside you. You're not insane to notice anything unusual in there. You are spiritually aware. And while others scroll quickly and become numb to this hallowed hour, you choose to experience it. That's what makes you unique. That is why you have been picked. You do not run from the light. You walk into it. And the light praises your courage. Today, you will start to notice indications. The type you can't describe to anybody. A profound inner awareness. A sudden alignment. A change in how someone treats you. An odd sense of calm in the midst of fear. All of this is divine communication. The light does not communicate via noise. It speaks in confirmation. And today is full of it. Today is a miraculous day. Because it is not controlled by the clock. It is regulated by the Creator. The heavenly timing is exact. It's affecting every aspect of your life. Your ideas, emotions, goals, and journey. You will reflect on this time and understand that something opened a window, a realm, or a possibility that did not exist before. You are not imagining this transformation. You are living it. And this is what you should know. When the light decides to expose itself, it is not for amusement. It's about empowerment. You are being empowered to see, move, ascend, and lead. You are being prepared for what you have prayed for. You are no longer the version of yourself who questioned your fate. That version has disintegrated. You're the light walker now. You're the one who knows. Allow this awareness to stretch you. Allow it to challenge your previous habits. Allow it to call you higher. The light will demand that you release certain items, old attitudes, old ties, and old worries. You cannot transport darkness to the next level. Let it go. Allow the supernatural to totally into your life, for something wonderful is about to happen. It is not just occurring around you. It is occurring through you. You are being filled with an unfathomable but undeniable power. Everything will be different from now on. You won't go back. You will not go back to previous patterns of thinking. The light has touched you. And once it happens, there is only one option. Go ahead. The chosen one. You were never intended to fit in. You were supposed to light up the route. This is why the trip felt different. That's why the timing looked off. Because what you are born with is unique. It is divine. And now that it has been awakened, the world will be forced to pay attention. This is your extraordinary day. There is something sacrosanct about what is happening to you. And it is now beginning to manifest itself with obvious clarity. It is not a fleeting moment of inspiration. It is not a passing emotion. It is a holy activation. You aren't just having a wonderful day. You're entering a world where time bends, clarity increases, and the presence of the supernatural pervades the mundane. What you're walking in now is not just random energy. It's an alignment. An alignment always yields proof. This is why you suddenly feel compelled to clarify what is important. This is why you feel a spiritual attraction to some areas and a divine push away from others. The light is not just lighting your way. It's editing your surroundings because elevation necessitates purity, accuracy, and calm. Your spirit already understands this. Everything you previously tolerated must now be examined. Everything that has darkened your light must be relinquished. The supernatural and the superficial do not mix, and you have chosen one to carry something rather than impress or seek acceptance from others. The planet is in severe need. Truth is enveloped with clarity, power wrapped in gentleness. You are lifted in quiet while the world scrolls and distracts itself into apathy. Your spirit has been on fire. Quiet, deep flames. Refining involves heat, and now the fire is revealing its purpose. It has made you lighter. Not light as in shallow, but light as in bright, unwavering, and the essence of divine presence in action. You may be unable to adequately express what is occurring to you, and that is okay. The supernatural cannot always be explained, but it is always transformational. You are being transformed in ways that no human could have planned. You're not the same person you were a month ago or the day before. Because something within you whispered, "I'm ready." The light reacted. It is reacting with indications, intuition, and tranquility. That does not make sense, since unexpected vigor appears when you should be fatigued. Through calm insight in the midst of choices you once dreaded. This is what it feels like to have heavenly momentum. The supernatural is more than just noisy. It's also clever and strategic. It moves as you move and multiply. When you align and choose one, you're more aligned than ever before. There is no going back. You've tasted the purity of the moment, and your spirit confirms it. This isn't a dress rehearsal. This isn't just a transitory high. This is the start of an altogether new manifestation of who you were always intended to be. You are lightweight, yes, but not simply to shine. You have a mild leadership style. Light to ignite. Others use light to stroll inside rooms and adjust the temperature. Light to call. Order emerges from chaos. This is why you were saved. This explains why some things did not destroy you. Even though they were sent to you, the light remained concealed. Even then. And suddenly it is increasing. Now it's taking over. Don't be shocked if you lose interest in something that previously intrigued you. Don't be perplexed when folks who previously seemed at home now feel like noise. That's the light doing its job. It sifts, sorts, and separates. You're not losing anything. You are being polished. Everything that no longer serves your objective must be removed. Not to injure you, but to help you bear the weight of what comes next. You are live proof that the supernova general may exist in human form. How you think, how you talk, how you decide, it is everything being improved. Not by force, by frequency. The frequency of light, of heavenly insight, of sacred confidence. You are no longer asking for blessings. You realize you are the gift. You are a living manifestation of heavenly favor. You aren't waiting for it. You're it. And now that the light is moving in your life, you will start to detect divine disturbances. The type that disrupts habits and invites you to deeper calm. Don't fight it. Go with the flow. These are the actual breakthroughs. Not showy events, just frequent changes. They represent the end of delay and the start of heavenly velocity. This is a supernatural day because it alters your timeline. It eliminates old narratives. It silences and lies. I spoke over you. It removes the humiliation you've been dragging around in secret. It eliminates phony identities that were never yours to begin with. The light isn't only revealing who you are. It reveals who you never were. Truth is redefining you. Not through trauma, by clarity. Not through misunderstanding, by power. Not by performance. You're not pursuing anything anymore. You embody everything. You are light, and from this moment on, you will see how others react to that light. Some people will be attracted to you without understanding why.